name and my student number. I am a student of Industrial Engineering in Atmajaya University, Yogyakarta. First, I would like to say thank you to my friend Rindang Triani and Devi Siagian for helping me record this video, and Theodora Yordanisa for helping me discuss the solution of the problem so that we can solve this problem together. The reason why I made this video is to complete my final assignment of Foreign Language 2 that I took in second semester in this year. The topic that I want to deliver right now is about premarital pregnancy in teenagers and the solution to solve this problem. And here I am as an educator. Why does this topic important to be discussed? Because we have to keep our teenagers in the right path so that their bright future does not become blurred, and then they can live their teenage life as the time has provided for them. And also, they can be mature parents when the time has come. So, if you have interest and want to know more about premarital pregnancy and the solution to solve this problem, keep watching this video. Premarital pregnancy. Have you ever had a thought about it before? Yes, this case has been happened so many times, and it is kind of a big deal that is happen among the teenagers. Why does it happen? There may be so many reasons, such as effect of free sex and less attention from their parents, or they cannot control their lust, or because they have high curiosity, and so on. Actually, there have been so many prevention actions about this case, and one of them is sex education. We can see many schools has given sex education to their students so that the students do not do premarital sex. I think it is a good way and a good idea to let the students know and understand what kind of consequences they have to face when they do premarital sex. But we also cannot make sure that it will stop them from doing that, because we can see that there are still many cases about teenagers being pregnant before they even married and then throwing their bright future. We often see cases about pregnant before married end up bad. Mostly it will bring to things like killing the baby by taking an abortion, or giving birth to the baby but then dump the baby on the street, river, or other places, and then the baby will end up dead anyway. Things like this is not kind of solution, but only show the immaturity of the teenagers. So, why don't we take a look at some solution that can help this kind of teenagers problem? First, be responsible and get married. Yes, it is the easiest thing to say, but actually it is the hardest thing to do. When a couple decided to have sex, it was their choice, and they should know what kind of thing that is possible to happen after that. Even when they do it with protection like condom or contraception, there is still a chance that the girl will get pregnant because of the condoms breaks or the contraception does not work well. So if the girl ends up pregnant, they should take full responsibilities for what they have done, and the choice they have is get married. When a couple decided to get married, it should be a good start, although they have to go through hell like taking the blame or telling both parents about the situation, or even being judged by people around them. But I think it is all worth it if they want to take a beginning step to have a happy ending. We know that it is not easy to go through, and becomes a parent is not something that we can learn in just one day. We need to learn step by step from time to time, and this is why both parents have to take a role in this situation. They have to give full support for them, and teach them to be a good parents and become a responsibility parents, so that they will also make sure that the child will raise well and does not end up in an unhappy family, because it will bring bad impacts to the child when he or she gets older. For some people, the solution is kind of scary thing to do, because they think that if they get married, it is the end of everything. They will lose their future, their dreams, their teenage life, and their school life, and everything they have achieved will be disappear in a puff of smoke. For their teenage life, of course, it will be different, because they will have a baby and they will be a married couple, and they have so much thing that they have to handle. And but for the dreams and their future, I think it is not the end of everything, because there is still a way to make their dreams come true. Also, it will be a little bit different from what they have imagined before. For their school life, of course, it will be a little bit different too, but it doesn't mean that they have to delay their education. I myself do not agree if their education should be delayed because of they are get married or someone get pregnant. I think education still can be continued even in this situation, and of course it will need a participation from the school itself. But we know mostly school does not allow pregnant girl or a couple that have been married to still coming to school, because they have to maintain their reputation of the school, and it seems like a bad examples for other students. Giving the lesson after the normal school hours could be an alternative way. Of course, it should make sure that there are teachers willing to teach them for extra hours, and the compensation will be discussed too. And the other way is take-home schooling. It could be done by giving the lesson, discussion, and the assignment via online, or record it in a video, so they can still study in their home and no need to come to school. The last way is ask a teacher, whether it is from their school or not, to teach them in their home, and it is like a private lesson for them. And but the lesson will be the same with what they will take in their regular school, and they will have an examination too in the end of their study. So there is no need for teachers to have extra hour to teach them. For the boy, he still can continue his study in a normal way, and there's no reason for him to not continue his study, because they have same responsibilities as a new parents. I know that this thing will lead to new problems. For example, their friend could judge them, mock them, or keep distance from them, not cooperative, and so on. But that is why school has a role here. So the school is not only give the counseling to the couple, but also give an understanding to other students, so they all can be more open and give support to each other. So this is an example for a girl who is pregnant in her teenage age, but still continue her study in her high school, and it is in regular school. And the boy also continues his study as the way before. But then her friends will look at her and thinking something bad about her. Maybe there will be a question, ways this kind of thing should be done. They can just stop coming to school, or at least only the boy continue his study. We can see in this kind of case, mostly they will stop coming to school and or stop their study, but then they end up with stress or depression or becomes unresponsible parents, let the child suffer or blame everything on their child or even committed a suicide. So that is why education is really important for them, because it can make them more mature, develop their logical thinking as well as understanding about morality, and also teach them responsibility as a teenager. They need to finish their responsibility as students, and in the other side, they need to handle all the situation, problems, and all effect of the pregnancy. From time to time, when the baby has born, they will learn about how to manage time and about to become more responsible, and also has a new lesson of their life. When the couple decided to get married and they decided to continue their education and the baby has born, there will be a new problem showing up. Who will take care of the baby when the baby's parents go to school? Well, it is their choice whether to put the baby to the daycare or asking their parents to help for taking care of the baby. And for the baby, actually, it is not good way and it's not the best way for the baby to grow up in that way. But at least this is a better way than abandon the baby and end up dead. The second solution is give birth to the baby and then make an adoption for the baby. I think this way is not really common in Indonesia, but in United States, as I ever read an article and watched from a movie, it may be a second choice to solve a problem like this. In United States, if the couple choose this solution, they, especially the girl, will be given some choices of the couple who want to adopt the baby. And if they both agree, they will meet and have a legal agreement. From that moment, the new parents will take part in the baby's life before he is born. For example, like prepare the baby's arrival or help with the financial problem that the couple have to face. But of course, it is just for things that related to the baby.
So this is an example for the process of the adoption. First, they vote between the ones who wants to give their baby and the ones who wants to adopt the baby will meet in a place. And then there will be an attorney that will make this agreement becomes legal agreement. And then there will be some discussion about what kind of adoption they will have. And the reason why the baby's mother wants to give her baby is not because of money or something like that, but she wants her baby has a good parents who is really love him and will take care of the baby well. And when the baby is born, then the baby will be given to the new parents, and from that moment, the baby will be taken care by them.
When this solution could work well in United States, why don't we try to do the same thing here? It is better to let the other people take care of the baby than leaving and let the child suffer because he or she does not have a nice environment to grow up. Besides that, the procedure of the adoption is clear, so the real parents can make sure that their baby will grow up in a nice environment, nice parents, and going to be taken care well. The real parents can have their their life back as they want before, and the new parents will have a baby that they have been dreamed of. So, why don't we try this solution if it can be win-win thing to everyone? So, those are some solutions that can help couples who faces this kind of situation. First, I talked about to be responsible and get married. Then, the second, I discussed about importance of education and how education still can be continued in that situation. And for the last, I talked about baby's adoption. Every problem has their own solution, although there will be new problems showing up. But it is better to prevent something bad to happen than facing the problems when it has already happened. Just like William Shakespeare said, what is done cannot be undone. That is why we should think first before we act, because every problem has its own consequences. For the girls, it is better to tell him to wait than tell him that you are late. And for the boys, you should be more patient. I hope that this video could be useful for everyone, and thank you for watching.